Hi guys, welcome back to National Director Ted. We're looking at the historical world of Woody Allen, so let's get into it. Welcome back to National Director Ted, we're directed into Woody Allen. For you don't get to subscribe and click Zagreb. So finally gonna do Woody Allen. I wanted to do this for a long time, but I put it off because there were so many movies, so I'm gonna do it now. So let's start. So in 1966 we had What's Up Tiger Lily, which was an American comedy film directed by Woody Allen in his feature-length directorial debut. And it stars Woody Allen. And I've not seen this movie. I don't know if it's good or not. So, yeah. Then 1969 we had Take the Money and Run, which was a mockumentary crime comedy film. It's Woody Allen and Janet Margolin, and it made $3 million on a $1 million budget. Then in 1971 we had Bananas, which was a comedy film. It starred Woody Allen, Louis Lasser, Howard Cosell, Carlos Montalban, and Natividad Abascal. Made $11 million on a $2 million budget. Received positive reviews from critics. Then in 1972, you had Everything You Always Wanted to Know About Sex, but Were Afraid to Ask, which is a sex comedy anthology film. It consists of a series of short sequences, loosely inspired by David Rubin's 1969 book of the same name. And it starred Woody Allen, John Carradine, Lou Jacobi, Louis Lasser, Anthony Quayle, Tony Randall, Lynn Redgrave, Burt Reynolds, and Gene Wilder. It made $80 million on a $2 million budget. Then in 1973 we had Sleeper, which was a science fiction comedy film. It starred Woody Allen and Diane Keaton. Made $18.3 million, $2 million budget. Then 1975 we have Love and Death, which was a comedy film, and it stars Woody Allen and Diane Keaton. It made $20.1 million, $3 million budget. In 1977 we had Annie Hall, which is a satirical romantic comedy drama film, and it starred Woody Allen, Diane Keaton, Tony Robbins, Carol Kane, Paul Simon, Janet Margolin, Shelley Duvall, Christopher Walken, and Colleen Dewhurst. It made $44 million on a $4 million budget, and it received widespread critical acclaim, and it was nominated for the Big Five Academy Awards, winning the Academy Award for Best Picture, 2 for Allen, Best Director, and with Brickman, Best Film Screenplay, and Best Actress for Keaton, and regarded among the greatest films of all time. And I think it's probably the best film he's done. Then in 1978 we had Interiors, which was a drama film. It starred Christine Griffith, Mary Beth Hart, Richard Jordan, Diane Keaton, E.G. Marshall, Geraldine Page, Maureen Stapleton, and Sam Waterston. It made $10.4 million, $3.1 million budget. Allen's first full-fledged film in the drama genre. It was met with acclaim from critics. 1979 we had Manhattan, which was a romantic comedy film. It starred Woody Allen, Diane Keaton, Michael Murphy, Merrill Hemingway, Meryl Streep, and Anne Byrne. And it made $14.2 million, $9 million budget. It received critical acclaim. Then in 1980 we had Stardust Memories, which was a comedy drama film. The film is shown black and white and is reminiscent of Federico Fellini's 8½, 1963, which are parodies. It stars Woody Allen, Charlotte Rampling, Jessica Harper, Christine Barold, and Tony Robbins. It made $10.4 million, $10 million budget, and it was not well received from critics on its original release, and is not among the most re-owned works in Allen's filmography. The film has nevertheless been reevaluated to some extent, with modern reception more often positive than negative. Allen, who denies that the work is autobiographical and expressed regret that audiences interpret it as such, has cited Stardust as one of his own favorite films. Then in 1982, we had A Midsummer's Night's Sex Comedy, which is a sex comedy film. It starred Woody Allen, Mia Farrow, Jose Ferrer, Julie Haggerty, Tony Roberts, and Mary Steenburgen. It made 9.1 million, and received positive reviews and was a minor critical success. 1983 we had Zelig, which was a satirical mockumentary comedy film. It starred Woody Allen, Mia Farrow, made 11.8 million, and received critical acclaim. 1984 we had Broadway, Danny Rose, which was a black and white comedy film. It starred Woody Allen, Mia Farrow, and Nick Apollo Forte. Made $10 million, $8 million budget. It received positive reviews. It is considered one of Allen's stronger efforts, being praised particularly for Farrow's performance. In 1985, we had The Purple Rose of Caro, which is a period fantasy comedy film. And it stars Mia Farrow, Jeff Daniels, and Danny Aiello. It made $10.6 million, $50 million budget. Then in 1986, we had Hannah and Her Sisters, which was a comedy drama film. It starred Woody Allen, Michael Caine, Mia Farrow, Carrie Fisher, Barbara Hershey, Lloyd Nolan, Maureen O'Sullivan, Daniel Stern, Max von Sydow, and Diane Wiest. It made $40.1 million, $6.4 million budget. It was for a long time Allen's biggest box office success. It is often considered one of Allen's major works, but critics continue to praise his writing and ensemble cast. In 1987, we had Radio Days, which is a comedy drama film, and it starred Daniello, Jeff Daniels, Mia Farrow, Seth Green, Robert Joy, Julie Kavner, Diane Keaton, Renee Lipin, Kenneth Mars, Josh Mostel, Tony Roberts, Roy Sean, Michael Tucker, David Warrillow, and Diane Wiest. It made $14.8 million, $60 million budget. Then also in 1987 we had September, which was a drama film. The film is modeled on Anton Chekhov's 1899 play Uncle Vanya. It starred Denholm Elliott, Mia Farrow, Elaine Stritch, Jack Warden, Sam Waterston, and Diane Wiest. It made $486,000, $10 million budget. Critical response to September was lukewarm. Then 1988 we had Another Woman, which was a drama film, and it stars Philip Bosco, Betty Buckley, Blythe Danner, Sandy Dennis, Mia Farrow, Gene Hackman, Ian Holm, Josh Houseman, Martha Plimpton, Gina Rowlands, David Ogden Stiers, and Harris Yulin. It made $1 million. Modern film critics view Another Woman favorably. Then in 1989 we had New York Stories, which was an anthology film consisting of 3 segments with the central theme being New York City. It stars Woody Allen, Rosanna Arquette, Mia Farrow, Giancarlo Gianni, Julie Kavner, Nick Nolte, and Talia Shire. It made $10.7 million, $50 million budget, and distributed by Woody Allen, Francis Ford Coppola, and Martin Scorsese. I think Woody Allen directed the he directed part of it. I don't know which one he did. But I think he directed a segment from it. But yeah. Then in 1989 we had Crimes and Misdemeanors, which is an existential comedy drama film. It stars Caroline Allen Alda, Woody Allen, Claire Bloom, Mia Farrow, Joanna Gleason, Angelica Houston, Martin Liddell, Jenny Nichols, Jenny Orbach, and Sam Waterston. It made $18.3 million. The film was met with critical acclaim. Some publications have ranked Crimes and Misdemeanors as one of Allen's greatest films. Then in 1990 we had Alice, which was a fantasy romantic comedy film. The film is a loose reworking of Federico Fellini's 1965 film Juliet of the Spirits and Lewis Carroll's 1865 novel Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. It starred Alec Baldwin, Blythe Danner, Judy Davis, Mia Farrow, William Hurt, Kai Luke, Joe Mantegna, Bernadette Peters, Sybil Shepherd, and Gwen Verdon. It made $7.3 million on a $12 million budget, and Alice received mildly positive reviews. 1991, we had Shadows and Fog, which is a black and white comedy film, and based on his act Play Deaf, by Woody Allen. It stars Mia Farrow, Woody Allen, Kathy Bates, John Cusack, Mia Farrow, Jodie Foster, Fred Gwynne, Julie Kavanaugh, Madonna, John Malkovich, Kenneth Mars, Kate Nelligan, Donald Pleasance, and Lily Tomlin. It made $2 million on $40 million budget. Critical reception of the film was mixed. 1992, we had Husbands and Wives, which is a comedy drama film, and it stars Woody Allen, Blythe Danner, Judy Davis, Mia Farrow, Juliette Lewis, Liam Neeson, and Sidney Pollack. It made $10.6 million on a $20 million budget. It received critical acclaim despite being a box office failure. Then in 1993, we had Manhattan Murder Mystery, which is a black comedy mystery film, and it stars Alla Adden, Woody Allen, Angelica Houston, and Diane Keaton. It made $11.2 million, $13.5 million budget. It received positive reviews. Then in 1994, we had Bullets Over Broadway, which is a black comedy crime film. It stars Jim Broadbent, John Cusack, Harvey Keitel, Chaz Palminteri, Mary Louise Parker, Rob Reiner, Jennifer Tilly, Tracy Ullman, Jovan Relly, Jack Warden, and Diane Wiest. And it made $37.5 million, $20 million budget. And considered First moment for 7 Academy was Coon Allen for Best Picture, Alan McGrath for Best Original Screenplay, Palminteri for Best Supporting Actor, and both Tilly and Wiest for Best Supporting Actor, with the latter winning for her performance. The second time Allen directed her to a Academy Award. Considered one of his best work, Bullets Over Broadway is the most recent film directed by Allen, with a shared writing credit. Also 1994, we had Don't Drink the Water, which was an American made-for-television comedy film, written by Woody Allen, based on his 1966 play. This is the second filmed version of the play, after a 1969 theatrical version, starring Jackie Gleason, left Allen dissatisfied. It starred Woody Allen, Mayim Bialik, Michael J. Fox, Dom DeLuise, Julie Kavanaugh, and Edward Herman. The film was not. This is the second time Allen wrote and performed in a movie made for television. Men of Christ is the Harvey Weinberg story, was filmed 1971, but was no broadcast. The film was not well received by critics. Then in 1995, we had Marty Aphrodite, which is a comedy film. It starred F. Murray Abraham, Woody Allen, Claire Bloom, Helena Bonham Carter, Olympia Dukakis, Michael Rappaport, Mira Sorvino, David Ogden Stiers, Jack Warden, and Peter Weller. Made $26 million, $50 million budget. Critical reception of the film was very mixed, with Sorvino earning high praise for her performance. Then in 1996, had Everyone Says I Love You, which is a musical romantic comedy film, and it stars Alla Alda, Woody Allen, Drew Barrymore, Lucas Haas, Goldie Hawn, Gabby Hoffman, Natasha Lyonne, Edward Norton, Natalie Portman, Julia Roberts, Tim Roth, and David Ogden Stiers. It made $9.8 million, $20 million budget. And the film was box office bomb, but it was among the most critically successful of Allen's films, with Chicago Sun-Times critic Roger Ebert even ranking it one of Allen's best films. Allen's best. 1997, we have Deconstructing Harry, which is a black comedy film, and it stars Caroline Aaron, Woody Allen, Kirstie Allen, Rob Balaban, Richard Benjamin, Eric Bogerson, Billy Crystal, Judy Davis, Hazel Goodman, Mira Hemingway, Amy Irving, Julie Kavanaugh, Eric Lloyd, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, Tobey Maguire, Demi Moore, Elizabeth Shue, Stanley Tucci, and Robin Williams. I made $10.7 million on a $20 million budget, and this was also Jennifer Garner, her feature film debut, and Deconstructing Harry received major positive reviews from critics. I have seen this movie. Then in 1998, we had Celebrity, which is a comedy drama film. It starred Hank Azaria, Kenneth Branagh, Judy Davis, Leonardo DiCaprio, Melanie Griffith, Famke Johnson, Michael Lerner, Joe Mantegna, Babe, Newt Rich, Winona Ryder, and Charlize Theron. It made $5.1 million, $12 million budget. The film received lukewarm reviews from critics and was a box office disappointment. Then in 1999, we had Sweet and Lowdown, which is a comedy drama mockumentary. Loosely based on Federico Fellini's film La Strada, and starred Anthony LaPaglia, Brian Markinson, Gretchen Mol, Samantha Morton, Sean Penn, Uma Thurman, James Urbaniak, and John Waters. It made $4 million, and the film received generally positive reviews upon release. And then in 2000, we had Small Time Crooks, with a crime comedy film. The picture's plot has some similarities to that of the 1942 comedy Larceny Inc. And it starred Woody Allen, Tony Darrow, Hugh Grant, George Grizzard, John Lovitz, Elaine May, Michael Rappaport, Elaine Stritch, and Tracy Ullman. It made $29.9 million, $25 million budget. Allen has never said whether the film similar to Larceny Inc. was deliberate or if the film was in a way inspired by it. The plot also parallels episodes of these two American TV shows, Gomer Pyle, Car 54, Where Are You? And Small Time Crooks was the highest grossing film directed by Allen at the North American box office between 1999's Guys Misdemeanors and 2005's Match Point. The film also received positive reviews from critics. Then in 2001, we had The Curse of the J Scorpion, which is a crime comedy film. And it starred Woody Allen, Dan Aykroyd, Helen Hunt, Brian Markinson, Wallace Shawn, and David Ogden Stiers, and Charlize Theron. It made $18.3 million, $33 million budget. It received mixed reviews from critics. It was a box office failure. Then in 2002, we had Hollywood Acting, Ending, which was a comedy film, and it starred Woody Allen, George Hamilton, T. Leone, Deborah Messing, Mark Rydell, and Treat Williams. Made $14.8 million, $60 million budget. Then in 2003, we had Anything Else, which was a romantic comedy film. It starred Woody Allen, Jason Biggs, Stockard Channing, Danny DeVito, Jimmy Fallon, and Christina Ricci. Made $13.6 million, $80 million budget, received mixed reviews. Then in 2004, we had Melinda, which is a comedy drama film. And it stars Chiwetel Ejiofor, Will Ferrell, Johnny Lee Miller, Ryder Mitchell, Amanda Peet, Chloe Sevigny, and Wallace Shawn. Made $20.1 million. Then in 2005, we had Match Point, which was a psychological thriller film. It starred Brian Cox, Matthew Good, Scarlett Johansson, Emily Mortimer, Jonathan Rhys Meyers, and Penelope Wilton. It made $85.3 million, $50 million budget. Chris United States praised the film and its English setting and welcomed it as a return to form for Allen. In contrast, reviews from the United Kingdom treated Match Point less favorably, finding fault with the location, especially with the British idiom in dialogues. Then in 2006, we had Scoop, which is a romantic crime comedy film. It starred Woody Allen, Hugh Jackman, Scarlett Johansson, and Ian McShane. Made $39 million, $4 million budget, and received mixed reviews from critics regarding its humor, but was a box office success. And 2007, we had Cassandra's Dream, which is a crime thriller film. It starred Colin Farrell, Ian McGregor, Sally Hawkins, Haley Atwell, and Tom Wilkinson. It made $22.7 million. Then 2008, we have Vicky Cristina and Barcelona, which was a romantic comedy drama film. It stars Javier Bardem, Patricia Clarkson, Penelope Cruz, Kevin Dunn, Rebecca Hall, Scarlett Johansson, Chris Messina. Made $96.50 million budget, and the film was emerged as a commercial success at the box office, become one of Anne's highest-grossing films. It received widespread critical acclaim upon release, with particular praise directed towards Cruz's performance. Then in 2009 we have Whatever Works, which is a comedy film. It starred Ed Begley Jr., Patricia Clarkson, Larry David, Conleth Hill, Michael McKean, and Evan Rachel Wood. It made $35.50 million budget, and it received mixed reviews. Then in 2010 we had You Will Meet a Tall Dark Stranger, which was a comedy drama film. It starred Antonio Banderas, Josh Brolin, Anthony Hopkins, Gamma Jones, Frida Pinto, Lucy Punch, and Naomi Watts. It made $36.22 million budget. Then 2011 we had Midnight in Paris, which is a fantasy comedy film. It starred Kathy Bates, Adrian Brody, Carla Bruni, Marion Cotillard, Rachel McAdams, Michael Sheen, and Owen Wilson. It made $151.7 million, $17 million budget, and it received critical acclaim. It won an Academy Award for Best Original Screenplay. In 2012, we had To Rome with Love, which is a majestic, realistic romantic comedy film. And it saw Woody Allen, Alec Baldwin, Roberto Benigni, Penelope Cruz, Judy Davis, Jesse Eisenberg, Greta Gerwig, Elliot Page. It made $73.2 million, $70 million budget. Then in 2013, we had Blue Jasmine, which is a comedy drama film. The Alec Baldwin, Cate Blanchett, Louis C.K., Bobby Cannavale, Andrew Dice Clay, Sally Hawkins, Peter Sarsgaard, and Michael Stolberg. Made $19.1 million, $18 million budget. The film was a box office success. It was met with critical acclaim with praise for Blanchett and Hawkins' performance and Anne's screenplay. Blanchett won the Academy Award for Best Actress. In 2014, I had Magic in the Moonlight, which is a romantic comedy film. Starred Eileen Atkins, Colin Firth, Marcia Gay Harden, Hamish Linklater, Sam McBurney, Emma Stone, and Jackie Weaver. It made $51 million on a $16.8 million budget. It received mixed reception. Chris praised the performances of Firth and Stone, but found the film's writing formulaic. In 2015, we had A Rational Man, which is a mystery comedy drama film. It starred Jamie Blackley, Joaquin Phoenix, Parker Posey, and Emma Stone. It made $27.4 million, $11 million budget. In 2016, we had Cafe Society, which was a romantic comedy drama film. It starred Jean Berlin, Steve Carell, Jesse Eisenberg, Blake Lively, Parker Posey, Christian Stewart, Corey Stoll, and Ken Stuart. Made $43.8 million, $30 million budget. It received positive reviews from critics. Then in 2017, we had Wonder Wheel, which is a period drama film. And it stars Jim Belushi, Juno Temple, Justin Timberlake, and Kate Winslet. It made $15.9 million, $25 million budget. It received mixed reviews, with criticism for Allen's screenplay, but widespread praise for Winslet's performance and Vittorio Stora's cinematography. In 2019, we had A Rainy Day in New York, which is a romantic comedy film. It starred Timothy Chalamet, Ellie Fanning, Selena Gomez, Jude Law, Diego Luna, and Liv Schreiber. It made $23.8 million, $25 million budget. It received mixed reviews from critics. 2020, we had Rifkin's Festival, which was a comedy film. It starred Elena Anaya, Louis Garrel, Gina Gershon, Sergio Lopez, Wallace Shawn, and Christoph Waltz. It made $2.3 million. And no doubt, Alan mentions Rifkin at the end of Deconstruct Harry 13 years before this film. Finally, 2023, we had Coup de Chance, which was a French language comedy drama thriller film. So it's Lou de Lage, Valerie Lamaja, Melville Popad, and Neil Schneider. Made $7.8 million. Received positive reviews from critics. I think it was a stroke of luck, but yeah, that's it. So, guys, then we'll try a video, and I'll see you in my next video, and goodbye.